15 straight matchups. Here's a tip controlled by the Derby Panthers, and we are underway here at Derby High School. Panthers will work right to left as you watch and listen. Ball in the outer perimeter. Again, if you want to watch the stream, we'll put that on NFHS High School network a little bit later on, and we'll have that available for you, and we'll post it on HutchPost.com. Ball pops loose out of bounds, and it'll be Derby basketball.
This season, Derby set a school record, making 15 three-point shots against Topeka Seaman on January 23.
It's a big record to go after. Ball on the outer perimeter. There's a three-pointer from outside. It rims off, no good. Battle for the board. Foul on the floor is going to be committed. And the foul's going to be on Trayton Peterson. I didn't see that. It wasn't on the collision right there. It was before that. So Trey Peterson will pick up his first. Here comes the pass in, tipped up and in. Scoring it is going to be Isaac Ray. Ray with the tip in off the inbound. It's 2-0. Derby with the lead. Trayton Peterson falling outside. Hutch is incapable of giving Derby a good game. There's a Western Cross shot that won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Derby basketball. And the reason I say that is how well they played last night against the Newton Raiders. They really put out a lot of energy in that ball game and was very close to upsetting the Raiders.
That game was tight from the opening tip until the final buzzer.
And the Raiders had beat Hutchinson badly just a couple weeks before. Ball outside left. Dribble penetration out front now. That's Karsak. Gives the ball off on the left side of Washington, and one will happen right there as he's able to score it. Karsak takes it in on the left side of the lane. Foul's going to be called on Joe Blake. He'll pick up the personal. In the N1 goes to Karsak.
Trey Washington looked like he was going in for the touchdown from the 4-yard line, going through the middle of the line. That's what he looked like driving to the basket on that score.
Shot up and on his way off the back iron, no good. Weston Krause with the rebound, but then it has it stolen away, but Hutch gets it right back as Karsak tries to put it off a blue jersey out of bounds. Didn't work for him. Hoos with the basketball on the outside for Hutch. And working right side. Joe Blake down low to Weston Krause, lays it up and misses it. Just a little tip up underneath, was not able to get it up and down. We go the other way. Trey Washington, basket this time won't go. Shot on the outer perimeter. Three-pointers up and good from outside by Trey Washington. Coach wants the timeout. He thought there was a Derby Panther over the back and didn't get the call. 7-0 Panthers. 6:26 to go in this first quarter of play. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with Derby right after the 60-second timeout on the Salthawk Radio Sports Network.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Next Tech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
With the basketball, back to live action. Hutch gets the ball in, and Joe Blake will get it out to Hoos. Hoos will drive in, kicks it on the right side. The three from the corner right is good by Hernandez, and Hudson's on the board. Christian Hernandez with the 3 in the ball game. 7-3 ball game. Derby with the lead. Hutch cuts the steal, goes right in the hands of Trey Washington, and a foul call. Joe Blake can't believe it. He went out of bounds to save it. When he threw it in, Trey Washington's laying on the floor. He throws it right to him.
And to add insult to injury, Joe Blake gets whistled for his second personal foul.
Goodness. Poor Joe.
That was a tough sequence.
Sure was. Here comes the inbound now from Derby. Garrett Robinson in the lineup now, true freshman for Hutchinson. 7-3 ball game. Derby with the lead on the ball. They'll drive it down. Ball blocked from behind by Krause. Putback is up and good. Clemens was able to stay with it and put it up and in off the miss earlier by Washington. Here's Robertson in the backside. He'll bring it across the timeline. Angles to his left. Gets the ball over to Hernandez. Ball knocked away. Bad pass. All the way down. And here it goes to Washington. He'll lay it up and score it. 5 points by Washington. It's 11-3. Derby on a quick run in the first couple of minutes of this first quarter of play. We'll take a full break. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, the Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B. I Need a Cleaners. And Jackson Me. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
5:25 to go in this first quarter of play. It's 11-3. Derby with the lead. Hutchinson has missed a couple little gimmies and had turned the ball over in kind of a careless manner. Here, Garrett Robertson comes in and goes to Hernandez. He'll throw it across again, and there's another errant pass. When you go cross court like that, you're asking for bad things to happen, and a turnover on that occasion. Shot not there. Putback basket is not there either, and a foul called. Two coming away now. Clemens, as he will go to the line to shoot free throws. Robertson picks up the personal. That'll be his first. At the line will be Clemens. Free throw toss is good.
Garrett Robertson, one of three Salthawk freshmen suiting up tonight. Garrett has been suiting up and playing significant minutes all season. But Noah Kokar and Dante King also suited up in the varsity game tonight.
Free throw toss up and missing. Rebound cleared out there by Burns. And Liddell Clemens has to settle for 3 points so far after he split the pair. 12-3. Hutchinson trails it by 9. Trey Peterson, such a good game last night. Puts it on the floor, hands it back to Burns, who's in there. Whips it into Krause, corner left, back outside. Hoos has it. Hutch had a couple pretty good opportunities. Like to be a little bit more patient with the basketball. Here's Trayton Peterson. They whip it down low and throw the ball away. Jake Hoos, way too strong a pass to the low blocks. Ends up being a turnover.
You mentioned Trey Peterson had a good game last night. He scored 18. And Weston Krause scored 27. 45 points between those two young men.
Did a good job. Weston, his career high 27. He had 25 in a loss to Valley Center in overtime earlier on in the month. Basket up and good as Trey Washington having a good quarter. 7 points for Washington, 14-3. He has half of the Derby points. There's a Hoos pass on the outside and a basket by Krause. Krause gets so high, he's so doggone tall, I think it's about like he's shooting down at the basket. Here we go the other way. Basket doesn't go, and Krause gets the rebound. He really has a good touch.
Krause
within 6 feet of the basket.
He blocked the initial shot.
Shot drive and a basket, but they'll wave off the Jake Hoos drive. Foul's going to be charged against Nick Bonner. He'll pick up his first. Not a shooting situation. Garrett Robertson will inbound. Right side baseline. Burns cuts to the corner. Here comes into Trey Peterson. He'll gun and miss. And a foul's going to be called out. I think they got Clemens on the backside of Jake Hoos. Nice block out by Jake Hoos. Is that who they whistled on the foul?
Well, I can't.
Are they going to go? I thought it was going to be on Clements.
Okay, there it goes, 24. Initially indicated 14, but there is no 14 on Derby's roster.
Here comes the inbound. That's trying to quickly get it in. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds, last touch by Washington.
So that foul was whistled against Liddell Clemens. He scored 12 points in that 82-60 victory earlier this year, Derby over Hutch.
Here comes the inbound. Peterson has it. Ball outside. Angle dribble to the right side by Garrett Washington. And checked by Garrett Robertson. Ball outside. A whistle away from the play. And we have a foul in the low blocks. Weston Krause stood his turf, and the foul is going to work against the Derby Panthers. Blake Chadwick, he had just checked into the contest. Now he checks out.
Somehow Blake Chadwick at 5'10" got matched up against 6'8" Weston Krause.
Ball comes in, low pass inside by Garrett Robertson, and here comes quickly Derby on the run. Clemens had it for a second. There's a drive to the basket to whip it back outside. Into the hands it goes to Park. Basket up and good, a three-pointer. Park was able to knock it down. It makes it 17-5. And now a turnover. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Trey Washington turns the basketball over. Garrett Robertson on that inbound kind of starts to panic a little bit. He's got to, between now and next year, he'll be a sophomore next year, a lot more games under his belt. He'll learn what he needs to do on that. To drive to the basket, up and in, scoring at Trey Washington. He's putting on a show, Dan.
That's actually 11 points in the first quarter.
Yes. 11 points for Washington, 19-5 now. Here's your lead. And the ball's going to go over on the turnover to the Panthers. 3:13 to go in this first quarter play. A half-minute break. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on the Salthawk Radio Network.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Salthawk from Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
3:13 to go in his first quarter of play. 19-5. It's been all Derby.
Coach Ted Webster's doing everything he can to keep his team close. He's now burned 3 timeouts here in the first 4 minutes, 47 seconds of the game.
Ball comes into Arejo. He'll go right side. New face in there. He's a junior. Ball down low. Travel call. Turnover against the Derby Panthers. So with 3:04 to go in this first quarter of play, 19-5 now. Derby with the lead. A 14-point lead. Ball comes in to Garrett Robertson. He's pinned in the quarter. Steps out of bounds in the turnover as Hoos had a foot on the line.
That's a case where the inbounds pass put Garrett in a tough situation because he caught the pass deep in the corner, exactly where Derby wants to trap. Hutchinson's got to start looking to the second line on the inbounds pass to break that press.
Garrett Robertson will go down and take a seat. Ball on the outside. Three's up and good from outside. In the end, one. Knocking it down was Isaac Ray. He is a pure shooter. That's what you put down on your scouting report. And he just knocked down a tray plus the end one. Potential for a 4-point play with 2:59 to go in this first quarter. 22-5. Nothing going right for the Salthawks. Free throws up and good. You don't see many 4-point plays.
He's a pure shooter even when he gets fouled in the act.
Jake Hoos over to Peterson. Somebody's got to go home run on this one. It's turned over. Coming up with a shot up and good by Jameer Clemens, and he's in the books now with the basket. 2:44 to go. Finally get it across the timeline is Hoos. They'll bring it up. And they'll set it up on the outside. The home run ball worked twice last night for Hutchinson. Thought there was a situation here where they could have used it to get out of trouble. Here's Hoos still spinning the lane. Puts up a shot. Gets called for the travel call.
That's 10 Hutchinson turnovers forced by that Derby pressure. Yeah, I think Hutchinson's got to start looking to throw it in to at least above the 3-point line to break that Derby press.
Ball on the outside, dribble drive by Park. Park picks it inside, scores it. Park with another basket. He has 5, and it's 27-5. Another steal. Basket up and good. All of a sudden, nothing's working right. Clemens with the basket. That's Jameer Clemens. And Hoos in the backcourt. Hutchinson having a heck of a time getting the ball across the half court. There's Burns. Over to Krause. Bounce pass to Montandon. Contact made. Foul called. They're going to get it on Jameer Clemens.
When I say look to the second line against the press, I'm talking about the Salthawks usually have 2 players to break the press that start at the half-court line. Start looking to see if you can throw it directly into one of them.
Minute and 53 to go in quarter one, 29-5. Montanan with a chance here to break into that lead. He does. Free throws up and good by Michael Montanan. His first point of the night. He'll shoot a second one. Micah had a great quarter out in Colby against the Goodland Cowboys in the second quarter. 13 points for his high in that quarter alone, and helped them spur their only victory of the year. Shot up and missing for Montana. The rebound's cleared out by Derby. They want to run quickly. Angle underneath. They go to the rack and miss it. This time Krause off the missed shot put up by Deshaun Wright. Actually, it was Amari Thomas that missed that shot. Would come down the other way, and Hutchinson with the offense with 1:34 to go. Off the ball screen, back to Trayton Peterson. Peterson drives in, gives it to Krause, whips it on the outside to Joe Blake. He'll take a baseline and a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on Arejo. Foul's going to be charged against Arejo. He'll pick up the personal foul. Arajo is how they pronounce that. I was wrong on my pronunciation. Ball comes out high. Peterson will set it up with 1:20 to go. We're in the first quarter of play. Salthawk girls lost 57-31. They're 10-9 now. They'll wait to see what happens to other players. Out of the baseline, Joe Blake stepped on the baseline. Turnover Hudson with 1:05 to go.
Hutchinson has only attempted 4 field goals this entire first quarter because that Derby pressure has forced the Salthawks into 12
so many turnovers. Yeah, 12 turnovers, and Derby's got a lot of points off those turnovers as well. Washington will bring the basketball up. Out high, there's a drive to the baseline. Underneath, shot won't finish. The rebound cleared out to Krause. Off the missed shot put up by Trent Park. He had a couple opportunities, was not able to convert it. Peterson to the corner right with the basketball. Still on the dribble. Back outside, Joe Blake. They'll whip it to the left side. Montana had it for a second. Joe Blake gets away from the defender. Shot way short, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Washington. Trey Washington will shift gears, goes to the right side. And will that be another foul on Joe Blake, or is it somebody else with the reach in?
That might have been Hernandez.
It will be. Good eyes. Dan is Hernandez. Christian picks up his first one. 6 turnover against the Salthawks. One more will send for the next quarter at least. Derby to the line on at least a 1-1. Here's the pass inside. Shot up and good. Easy basket for Karsak with the basket. He has 8 total. 31-6. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Salthawk basketball. Here comes Burns in the lineup. Brenton Burns will check in.
Hutchinson going with a small lineup, but Derby is also.
Comes the inbound. Montanan gathers in the pass. Being guarded by Karsak. Montana to the right side. 7 seconds to go. Newquist with the ball. Ball outside. Joe Blake. He'll shoot the shot. It's partially deflected, but they say Joe Blake was fouled, and Lamb Wash, who just came into the ball game, picks up his first foul. It should be 3 free throws coming for Joe Blake.
Lamb Wash, another one of those impressive Derby Panther football players, multi-sport athlete.
Joe Blake's free throw toss is up and good. Joe Blake's first point. He'll shoot a second one. 2 seconds remaining to go in the quarter. Joe Blake with 2 more free throws to shoot. 31-7. Free throw toss is up and good. They're trying to do the air ball chant because he missed on an air ball a little while ago, but
I don't think
so far he's if it is an air ball, it's hitting the net as it goes through the rim.
Yeah, when you're making free throws, I don't think that when you make 3 in a row,
yeah,
I don't
3 in a row. Nice job by the lefty Joe Blake. Ball comes down. Karsak gets it off and he hits it. A 2. They'll count the basket. It'll be a deuce. But Karsak got the basket at the other end for his 6th point out of the quarter. A good first quarter for the Derby Panthers 33-9. Your lead. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, get set for the second quarter of play. Hutch trailing and in a big way, 33-9. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At FEB Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're FEB Insurance Group. Forward, together.
Pools Plus has all of your swimming pool, hot tub, and outdoor furniture needs. Bright, beautiful, and functional designs by CR Plastics that are sure to hold up against the Kansas weather. Still looking for a hot tub? The 2020 shipments of American Whirlpool and Vita Spas have arrived. And as always, our pre-owned hot tubs are priced to move. Call the professionals at Pools Plus to schedule your pool opening before our calendar fills up. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Set for the second quarter of play. Hutchinson trailing 33-9. Big lead for Derby as they just had an onslaught of baskets off of Hutchinson turnovers at one part in that game. Joe Blake at least made it respectable with those 3 free throws from the line when he was fouled. Right now it's 33-9. Hutch starts the second quarter with a basketball. Let's see if they can do a little bit better job of taking care of the ball. Montanan on the outside. Newquist back out. Hernandez dribble drives and a foul called. Hand check foul. Foul's going to be called against Trey Washington.
7th foul committed by Derby. That means Christian Hernandez gets to go to the free throw line.
At the line with a 1-on-1 will be Hernandez. Free throw toss. Up and good by Hernandez.
Hutchinson has now made 5 free throws. Only 2 field goals to their credit in the first half so far.
23-point lead for Derby is cut back to 22 with the free throw by Hernandez. He hits them both. He has 5 total points.
Hutchinson is 6 out of 7 from the free throw line.
Up with the basketball will be Trey Washington. The right side, he goes with it over to Bonner. Back out top to the left wing. Cutters cuts through. Trey Washington midair, passes the ball to the left side. The 3 on its way, rims off, no good. Newquist comes in and snags the rebound. Off the missed shot by Nick Bonner. 7:15 to go in the second quarter of play. 33-11. Ball screen, illegal ball screen, player control foul is going to work against Weston Krause. Big Krause's first personal. Derby will bring the basketball up with Trey Washington at the point guard spot. Angles to the left side. Gets it into the hands of Isaac Ray. Back on the outer perimeter with the basketball, Clemens. That's the other Clemens. The shot up missing, and that would be Liddell Clemens. And out with the rebound comes Peterson. Hudson brings it up. Stolen away. Trey Washington with an interception there. He'll bring it down behind the back pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch off of the Salthawk.
There's Brett Flory asking his players to just make the easy pass.
Here comes the inbound. Comes in quickly in traffic. Ball rejected by Peterson off the missed shot put up by Nick Bonner. 6.5 to go in this second quarter of play. 33-11. Derby just bolted out of the gates with that lead, putting pressure on and causing turnovers in the backcourt. Peterson zigzags his way in. Back outside to Cross. Cross will put it on the dribble and gives it off to Montanan. Here's Newquist, corner left to Peterson, back to Newquist. Back to Peterson. Not a lot of movement for Hutchinson. Peterson will shoot it, ball rejected out of bounds. And a foul called. Will it be 3? I think it is. Trey Peterson will have his opportunity to shoot 3.
That one whistled against Amari Thomas.
This is the second time now, that we've had a player being able to shoot 3 free throws. Peterson will shoot this one and takes his time. Free throw toss is good.
Derby plays an aggressive style of basketball on both ends of the floor, and sometimes it results in fouling three-point shooters.
Peterson was in the same situation against the Mays Eagles, but his 3 free throws he made, however, tied it at 11 in that game. And shortly after that, we saw Mays go on a huge run, like a 30-1 run, or a 20-1 run, actually, to lead all of a sudden 30-12. Here he'll shoot a third one. Hope that doesn't happen here. Peterson's free throw. The third one's up and good. So he and Joe Blake doing a good job of knocking down free throws. Same way with Hernandez, and Michael Montana's only one has missed one. There's a travel call. Works against the Derby Panthers. So Hutchinson will have the ball with under 6 to go, Dan. 33-14 is your score.
Find a way to get to the free throw line because Hutchinson is 9 out of 10 from the line.
Jake Hoos.
There goes the half court.
And goes and throws it to Robertson. He comes up with it, just about has his head taken off as the ball was up for grabs. Washington came in and was grabbing for the ball. About that time, Garrett's head got in the way.
Second foul committed by Nick Bonner. Nick Bonner was the #1 scorer at the McPherson Invitational Tournament this year. He scored 55 points in 3 games.
Garrett Robertson to the line. Stops the clock with 5:55 remaining to go in his second quarter of play. And you're right, Dan. Stop that clock, go up and shoot free throws. Everybody's hitting them. Free throw toss is up and good by Garrett Robertson. He's no exception.
I don't think they'll let him shoot 3 on this foul, though. That was a 1-and-1.
Yep, exactly.
He needed to just fire up a shot when he felt the contact coming from half court.
Free throw toss is up and good. Got them both down. Hudson 12 out of 13 from the foul stripe. Ball on the outside. Derby will work it around the outer perimeter. Into the hands now of Blake Chadwick. Kick it out to Trey Washington. He looks to the bench for instructions. Ball comes right side to Chadwick, down low underneath. Actually, that was Karsek that had it, and a foul called.
I think it's offensive, possibly.
I think so, too. Foul's going to be charged against Liddell Clemens. That'll be his second personal. He's a senior.
Good defense by Hutchinson.
5:20 to go in this second quarter of play. 33-16, Derby.
They had the touchdown if they wanted it. Didn't take it.
Yeah, didn't decide to go for it. Robertson will bring it up on the dribble. Fires a pass and throws it again across court, and it's stolen away. Derby doing a great job with that pressure defense they're putting on full court. Making Hudson go for the long pass cross court and able to get the interception.
Now you really wish Hutchinson would have completed the touchdown pass for the layup.
Pass inside, turn around free throw line, shooting it up and in is Amari Thomas. 35-16.
That was the first point in the second quarter.
I was just seeing. I'm looking to say, okay, did I slide some points over on my score sheet wrong? But
you did it exactly right.
Foul's charged against Hutchinson. Well, actually, it was just off of Hudson out of bounds. With the basketball, Derby. Up on the far side, Chadwick. Dribble penetrates, kicks it back outside. They'll whip the pass to Trey Washington. Corner left, ball blocked by Weston Krause out of bounds as the Karsak went up for it.
Hutchinson started the second quarter on a 7-0 run, all from the free throw line. Just at the end of the first quarter, so that's a 10-0 run.
35-16 right now. Hutchinson trails. Washington lobs it in. Goes out to Thomas. He bounces inside. Great drive inside. Rebound cleared, though, by Derby as Karsak comes up with it. They keep it alive. They'll push it up from outside. Shot air ball, no good. Rebound cleared out there by Hoos. Here comes Robertson. Behind the back dribble. He's got to stay away from this corner. There gives it off to Hoos. He'll take it all the way to the left side. Kicks to Peterson. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball right in front of the student section for the Derby Panthers, in a very colorful student section, I should say, as well.
They really are. It looks like a rainbow over there.
Here comes the inbound. Montandon. Trigger the inbound pass inside to Kraus. Low blocks. Gives it underneath the Hoos. Basket good. Jake Hoos with his first basket. The first basket also for Hutchinson in the quarter. They had a couple free throws go their way. Drive to the hoop. Shot up missing. Loose basketball. Finally coming up and getting it. The shot put up for Derby. Not there. As now we go down the other way. With the basketball will be Peterson. Ball on the outside. Montandon holds the ball to Peterson, corner right. And a foul down low. They're going to say that Amari Thomas was holding on the play.
That's his second foul. Hutchinson's been in the double bonus for a couple of minutes already.
Weston Kraus will step to the line to shoot the free throws.
Hutchinson living at the free throw line here in this second quarter.
Kraus's free throw toss is up and good. He'll shoot a second one. Kraus gets set to receive the ball. 3:21 remaining to go in this second quarter. Kraus corrals another one.
13 out of 14 from the free throw line. As a team.
35-20. Let's just cut that lead, which is way up there, down to 15 now.
That was 33-6.
Yes, it was. It was a 27-point lead. Now it's 15. Three-pointer's good from outside. Cole Barger knocks it down. And a jump ball is going to be called. It will be Hutchinson basketball with 3:02 remaining to go in this second quarter of play. Now they're going to come over and say it will be Derby's basketball. So they reverse the call.
Yeah, I think the table forgot to switch the arrow at the beginning of the second quarter.
Here comes the inbound. Derby cuts off of it into the hands now. It goes to Chadwick, and a foul's going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Trayton Peterson. That'll be his second. Peterson and Blake both with two fouls each. This will be a shooting situation now for Chadwick. Chadwick to shoot the 1-1. 2:59 to go, third quarter of play. Free throw toss, up and good. Looked at the map a little while outside. Looks like there could be some snow headed our way, Dan. We'll take it easy going back.
We're in good hands.
We're right at the temperature change point. Free throw toss, this one's good as Blake Chadwick knocks down both. And pressure in the backcourt. Peterson, 40-20. The lead is 20 now for the Derby Panthers. Ball comes out to Peterson. They'll drive to the right. Peterson, high arching shot, does not go. Battles bodies all over everywhere, and out with it comes Derby. And they'll drive it in, takes it up, and the N1 is scoring it was Jameer Clemens. And the N1 coming his way.
Fouls whistled against Micah Montandon. That's his first. Team ninth.
Montandon. 2:36 to go in the ball game. Free throws up and missing. Hoos with the rebound. That should bring it out. Jake Hoos angles to the right side, holds up with the basketball. Off the ball screen now. Nice switch by the Derby Panthers. Hoos gets airborne, but gets it into Kraus. Shot not there. Kraus put back. Nope, but a foul called. He's really upset with the fact that he didn't get that one down, and he'll step to the line and shoot free throws.
But he should be happy to get to go to the free throw line where Hutchinson has been very effective.
Foul's going to be charged on Chadwick. It will be his second. Some freezing precipitation both north of Wichita and also down around the Winfield Arc City area. Free throw Krause is up and good for Krause.
Nope, didn't go.
Didn't go? Okay, it will be his second shot.
I almost marked it good before he shot it just because Hutchinson's been so accurate. Now 13 of 15 from the line.
Krause will shoot a second one. I swear I looked at that and I thought it went, but that one went. So he split the pair. 42-21, doubling up is Derby on Hutchinson. 2:14 to go in quarter number 2. To feed inside. And kick it out on the left wing. Ball back on the right side. They'll shoot it up and miss it. Rebound, offensive board, and a foul call, and it's going to be on Newquist as he covered up underneath, and it'll be a 2-shot foul coming now for the Panthers in the person of Karsak.
He'll get 2 because that was the 10th foul against Hutchinson. Karsak, a pretty good free throw shooter.
Free throw toss is up and off. It's marked no good.
I jinxed him.
And checking into the ball game will be Lamb Wash. Here comes the free throw toss. It's up and it's out no good. Rebound cleared out of there by Hutchinson's. He loses the ball. Comes off his leg. Stolen away by Derby. They'll go underneath and a wave off the basket. Offensive foul is going to be the call.
Devin Araujo.
Araujo puts the foul. That'll be his second. It's spelled A-R-A-U-J-O. So Araujo.
Okay.
42-21, Hudson basketball trailing. Newquist, they break the press. Gives off to Krause. Goes up strong. Can't get it done. Loose basketball picked up by the Derby Panthers with 1:35 to go. Three-pointer on its way. No good. They'll throw him up from any direction. Burns comes up with the rebound. Here's Garrett Robertson. Robertson angles across the timeline. Over to Hoos. Hoos takes it in strong, puts it off the glass, and good. Nice job by Jake Hoos.
That was a tough shot. High degree of difficulty, but Hoos was able to make it count.
4 points for Jake. 42-23 now. Derby's lead is cut down a little bit with 1:06 to go. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have your Medicine Shop in-game capsule, plus we'll have the Culligan Water USD 308 activity report. Ball knocked away, right back into the hands of Derby. Karsak has it. Ball knocked away again into the backcourt this time. It ran down by the Panthers. Good hustle back there. Jameer Clemens gets back to get to the basketball. 42 seconds to go.
Derby has attempted 36 field goals in this first half. Hutchinson, 10.
42-23. Derby with the lead. Derby shifts gears left side, pulls it back. 26 seconds to go before halftime. Hutch comes out to chase the basketball a little bit more. Karsak has it right side. It drives baseline. Kicks it to the corner, all the way around to the top side. Bounce inside, a little floater, doesn't go. Offensive foul is going to be called. This one's going to go on Cole Barger. It'll be an offensive foul, player control foul. So Hutchinson will have the basketball with 11.8 to go and to try to cut down that 42-23 lead a little closer.
Excellent defense that trip by Hutchinson.
Newquist gets the ball to Hoos. Hoos will bring it on the dribble. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Hoos travels in, puts it up. Shot blocked. Is going to say basket interference. Hoos will get the basket. How about that? And Derby fans thought he stumbled to the lane, and he did.
Jake Hoos, all 3 field goals in the second quarter for Hutchinson.
Half-court shot on its way. Oh, just about went. It hit the backboard and came off the rim That would have been something else if he knocks that one down. 42-23 at halftime. The Panthers all over the Salthawks. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout, come back and add up the numbers, and we'll see what we have as Hutchinson trails it 42-25. We'll be back in 2 minutes right here from Derby.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, the Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Meat. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Hutchinson Community College and Blue Dragon Athletics are proud to support Hutchinson Salthawk Athletics. Whether you're working towards your degree or a busy working individual with limited time to attend class, Hutch CC has what you're looking for. And for those still in high school, Hutchinson Community College's Step Ahead program provides a head start on a quality education, and it may not cost the student anything. Visit hutchcc.edu or call 888-GO-HUTCH for more details. And good luck this season to the Salthawks.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Like a good deal? Need a new phone? Listen up. Trade in your old device at Next Tech Wireless and get half off any smartphone. Then take your shiny new phone shopping with your $100 Visa gift card. That's any smartphone, plus cash to spend. Oh yeah, need more lines? No problem. Get a new smartphone at half price for everyone in the family, plus up to $300 in Visa gift cards. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Your new phone and cash are waiting. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Derby Gymnasium as it's basketball action for Hutchinson and Derby tonight. 42-25 at intermission. All Panthers. If you just tuned in, Lady Salthawks losing to the Panthers as well. 57-31 was the final in that ball game. Panthers jumped out quick in this one and put up a lot more shots than Hutchinson's had the opportunity to do because of Hudson turnovers. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main and Medicine Shop. Pharmaceuticals business is their game, and they'll help you by delivering your medications on time. If they're out of the medication or maybe don't have the full amount that you need, they'll even partially fill and then let you catch up, and then they get it in, and they'll take good care of you. That's customer service is what that calls. Also locally owned by Rick Stone and the gang. Medicine Shop also gives vaccines. They'll give it for pneumonia, the flu, a little bit of everything. Is, of course, the Medicine Shop in Hutchinson. We'll check the numbers here in just a second. The Medicine Shop also has a great CBD oil, pharmaceutical-grade CBD oil over-the-counter, great over-the-counter products as well. And Brent Ballman also is a compound pharmacist, as he does a great job in adjusting medications. If you don't have the right milligram strength, maybe it only comes in a 500 milligram strength and a 750, he'll be able to adjust it. Maybe the doctor says, you know what you need? You need about a half of one of those capsules. And he'll be able to get it just right to make it the full strength that your doctor wants for you to have. This is the Medicine Shop, 14th and Main in Hutchinson. Dan, what's the numbers look like?
It was an exciting first half of basketball. 16 different players scored in this first half of play. Derby leads it 42-25, but they got out to a 33-6 lead. Hutchinson did a great job of battling back and played much better in the second quarter. Hutchinson actually won the second quarter 16-9. For the Derby Panthers, Trey Washington scored 11 points. Jameer Clemens with 4. Blake Chadwick and Devin Araujo with 2. 4 points, Jacob Karsak. 5 points, Trent Park. Cole Barger scored 3. Liddell Clemens with 3. And Isaac Ray scored 6. Again, Derby led in scoring by Trey Washington with 11. For the Hutchinson Salthawks, Jake Hoos scored 6 points on 3 field goals, all in the second quarter. And the significant thing there is Hutchinson entire team only made 5 field goal attempts in the entire first half, going 5 for 11, while Derby went 17 for 37. So 26 more field goal attempts from Derby than Hutchinson. 3 points by Trey Peterson. Joe Blake scored 3. Micah Montandan 1. Christian Hernandez with 5. 5 points Weston Krause. 2 points Garrett Robertson. And again Jake Hoos with 6. Derby leads at 42-25.
That is your Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by Little White Castle at 14th and Main in Midtown Hutchinson. The Medicine Shop. Rick Stone and the gang do a great job. Give them a try. If you haven't been by there, they'll transfer your medications for you free of charge, no questions asked. They'll do all the work for you. Do a great job at the Medicine Shop.
It's easy to make sure you're drinking clean, healthy water every day with all of Culligan's state-of-the-art water treatment products, including water softeners, drinking water systems, or bottled water. You can get what works for you. You'll start enjoying the health benefits right away, and you'll start saving on the replacement cost of appliances and faucets. For better water, pure and simple, call your locally owned Culligan, serving Central Kansas with offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend.
It's halftime, and it's time for the USD 308 Weekly Activity Report, brought to you by Culligan Water of Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend. Give your Culligan man a call at 669-9375. Rethink how your home drinks. Culligan Water Systems change everything, from laundry and showering to drinking and cooking. And now, here with your Weekly Activity Report is Hutch High Junior Sarah Peterson.
Hey Salthawk fans, here's your Hutch High Activity Report for this upcoming week. On Friday, February 28th, girls and boys basketball will travel to Campus High School for games at 6 and 7:30 p.m. Wrestling will participate at the state meet as well Saturday at the Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. That's your Culligan Water USD 308 Activity Report for next week.
That was this week's USD 308 Weekly Activity Report, brought to you by Culligan Water of Hutchinson, Lyons, and Great Bend. Give your Culligan man a call at 620-669-9375. Rethink how your home drinks. Culligan Water Systems change everything. Laundry and showering to drinking and cooking. We'll be back with more from halftime on the Hutchinson Salthawk Sports Network.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and elsewhere.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, the Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Meat. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Salthawks from Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Everybody, welcome back to Derby High School. 42-25 is your score. Derby with the lead. It was a bigger difference in the score, Dan, than just that, as Hutchinson was able to trim it down to 15 at one time. Right now, a 17-point difference in the difference in the ball game. So we'll see what happens in the third quarter. Hutchinson is capable of putting up some numbers, but you got to be able to shoot the ball more times than they had the opportunity to do such in that first half of play.
17 Salthawk turnovers. That resulted in not very many shot attempts for Hutchinson. Hutchinson only attempted 11 shots the whole first half, while Derby attempted 37 of them. But Hutchinson did extremely well from the free throw line, 14 out of 16. Derby was up 33-6 with only a couple of seconds to go in the first quarter, and then Joe Blake got fouled and made 3 free throws, and that really got Hutchinson started on a barrage from the free throw line.
Hutchinson will have the basketball. Trey Peterson gathers in the pass from Hoos. And here we go with the start of this third period of play. Glenn Grundle along with Dan Nacarado right here on KWBW Hutchinson, Kansas. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Quick hands out there by Karsak. Jacob Karsak, a senior, going again down in Oklahoma to play football as a tight end, Southwestern State University. Here comes the inbounds from Joe Blake. Gets it into Hernandez, deep corner, and turns it over. It's a pass back to Joe Blake. It was errant, and the ball will go over to the Derby Panthers.
They'll bring Micah Montandan into the game.
And Hernandez will check out. With the basketball will be Washington for Derby. Derby to the left side. Just underway in this third period of play. No score in this quarter. The ball knocked out of bounds by Krause, but over to Washington. He'll hit a tray from the corner. Trey hits a tray right there. 14 points now for Trey Washington. Peterson over the far side. 45-25. It's a 20-point Panther lead. Right side of the basketball is Hoos. Montanan cuts through. Montanan. Now Hoos takes the opportunity and gets called for the travel as he got inside the paint and tried to stop and took one extra step. 7:03 remaining to go in this third period of play. Just underway in the third period. A lot of fans from Derby left at halftime because of the way the score was, Dan. And again, weather outside, hey, maybe not a bad idea. So now it's right in between a freezing temperature. 34 degrees last time I checked outside, but it shows a lot of pink on the weather apparatus I'm looking at. There's a turnover. Derby turns it over. Hutch comes up with it. Wide open. Hoos from the corner left. They'll drain it. Big three by Hoos. 9 points for Jake. Across the timeline now, Trey Washington. Derby will work it to the right side. They're content just to run a little time here. As Brett Flory lets them do what they want to here. The foul on the low blocks is going to be called on Hutchinson, and it's going to work on Krause. He'll pick up the personal. That'll be his second. First team foul of the half. Both teams in the first half got to the 10 mark. The tip up, not there. Tip again, up, not there. And finally, Peterson comes out with on 2 straight misses, missing underneath by Isaac Ray. Hudson comes out with the basketball. Joe Blake on the dribble out top. Underneath they go. Shot not there, and rebound cleared out of there by the Derby Panthers. They'll bring it up quickly. Liddell Clemens into the paint, kicks it outside. Trey Washington, three-pointer from the left side is good. Washington with 2 trays in the second half of play alone to go along with 1 in the first half that he hit. A total of 17 points for him. 48-28. The lead again at 20. Three-pointer by Peterson is good. Good to see him get on track. He had nothing but free throws until that one. 6 points for the young man, junior from Hutchinson. 5:22 to go in his third period of play. 48-31 is your score. Derby works it around the outside. Washington says, I like that first one so good, I'll go for the second one, and over the back is going to be the call. This one will be on Nick Bonner. I have him down for 3.
That's correct.
And checking in quickly will be Jameer Clemens into the ball game.
Again, Nick Bonner, a big-time scorer. No points tonight.
So Hutchinson will have the basketball. Here comes the inbound pressure. Hoos has it. He's double teamed. They give it to Montanan. Now down to Joe Blake. Wide open. Krause underneath. They go. Basket good. Second basket for Weston, along with 3 free throws in the ball game after a 27-point effort last night at a loss to Newton. 4:48 to go here. It's 48-33. That lead cut down to 15 again. The drive to the basket and a foul called underneath. Is it on Jake? Yes, it is. Hoos will pick up the personal.
The second foul.
At the line will be shooting free throws, Liddell Clemens. Free throw toss is up and good. He will shoot a second one. Chadwick back into the lineup as well. Blake's a junior. Free throw toss, got them both. Liddell Clemens with 2 free throws to his credit. Thomas checks back in for Derby. Taking a break will be Liddell Clemens. Full court pressure. Joe Blake's got to go and get it in. He finally does. Loose ball on the court. Foul called. And see what they're going to call on it. It's going to be on Joe Blake.
Joe threw the ball in bounds, and he threw a bounce pass, which takes a little bit longer to get to its target. He recognized Derby was going to intercept it, so he immediately tried to chase it down and retrieve it, but he committed foul in the process.
4:41 to go in the third quarter of play. It's 50-33. The Panthers over the Salthawks. Ball on the outer perimeter. Thomas will gun the 3. It's off, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared away, and here comes Joe Blake with the basketball. Blake gives it off now to outside of Peterson. Peterson rolls to the left side. Off the ball screen set by Krause. Bounce pass goes on the far side of Montanan. He'll shoot the 3 ball. It's off, no good. Rebound cleared by Thomas of Derby. Gets the ball quickly out to Chadwick. Long pass to the corner right. They'll gun it on its way. Rims over the rim, no good. Is the miss by Jamel Clemens. Back in the hands of Washington. It won't go. Jake Hoos trying to get to the basketball, and it's going to be a jump ball called. It will be, however, Derby's basketball with 3:58 to go in this third period of play. We're halfway through this third period, Dan. It's 50-33. The lead is 17. If you could trim that down by the end of the quarter, and Hudson's capable of doing that, you're right back in this ballgame.
If not for the first 5 minutes of the game, this one would be very, very close.
Ball outside with the ball is Blake Chadwick. Over in the left wing, Thomas runs it down, squares up, shoots, blocked by Krause. Wraps around a pass to Peterson, and Peterson will bring it up the court with 3:42 to go. Hutchinson trailing. Salthawks in the blue uniforms, back it up a little bit. This Burns gives it off to Peterson. Off the ball screen to the left side, they're working.
I can see Weston Krause get a touch.
Yeah, Hoos cuts all the way through. Krause working from side of the lane, each side to side. Hoos back out top to Burns. Burns shifts gears, takes it underneath, puts it up, can't get it done, but he's fouled from underneath. It'll be 2 coming his way. It stops the clock with 3:14 to go. Foul's going to be charged on Amari Thomas. That'll be his 3rd.
On the other end, the amazing thing about that blocked shot by Weston Krause is he went and retrieved it after he blocked it.
Free throw toss up and missing by Burns. Boy, the other half of that equation, when you get fouled and the clock stops, is you have got to be able to hit those free throws.
Rich Hutchinson did extremely well in the first half, going 14-16.
Because of Burns' miss. Now, this is the first trip to the line in this second half. He mixed both of them. Loose basketball picked up, though, by Derby. Jameer Clemens on the run. Tell you what, Flory has a lot of kids he can throw at you. Just about everybody gets an opportunity to play. Ball deep corner left, back outside now into the hands of Chadwick. Over on the right side, shot put up and missing on a missed shot by Park, and a basket's put up and good. Liddell Clemens was able to finish it off. And ball knocked away out of bounds. It still will remain Hutchinson basketball. 7 points for Clemens now. 2:39 to go in the contest. It's an 18-point lead, or 19-point lead, 52-37 for Derby. Ball comes in. Peterson near half court, rolls to his right. Hoos has it now. Jake goes on the dribble. Reverses to the right off the ball screen. Got caught in the middle and traveled with the basketball as he fell down. 2:27 remaining to go in the third. 52-33 Panthers.
Hutchinson is putting up a good effort. Again, they got in that deep hole down 33-6 early, and since that time, they've been playing pretty well.
Jake checks out. While he does so, he goes to the stickum area in front of the scoreboard, scoring table, and coach got a kick out of that. The three-pointer put up and missing. Big rebound by Jameer Clemens. His shot won't go. Newquist gets the rebound for Hutchinson as he had just checked in for Jake Hoos. Here comes Hutchinson with the basketball. Peterson to Newquist outside. Burns breaks free down low. Newquist will take it around on the right side. Forces up a shot, and a foul's called. What do we have? Foul's going to be charged against Derby. Arejo picks up the personal. That'll be his third, if that's who they call it. Nope, they called it on Park. They called it on Park. That's his first. Yep, sorry about that. A minute and 51 to go in the third. Free throw by Newquist is up and good. Kinzer's on the board for the first time tonight. Now going to meet a tougher kid out there, Dan, and Kinzer Newquist. Plays hard every time he's in there. Gives it all he's got. Free throw toss up and rimming good. So 52-35 again, a 17-point difference in the score with a minute and 47 to go. Hutch is going to have a full quarter yet to play when we get to the fourth. The drive to the basket, not there, but a foul called. Burns on the foul, I believe. And it will be on Burns.
Just his first.
Burns his first fourth team. At the line, 2 free throws, 1 bases, and 2. Devin Araujo.
Araujo will check to the line and shoot the free throw, and he hits it. His first points. He'll shoot a second one. Again, stops the clock with the free throw with a minute and 41 to go. Free throw toss is up and good. Got some state wrestlers as well, Dan, and we want to talk about here in a second when we get an opportunity. A couple girls and some guys. 7 total. There's a drive down on steal. Hudson gets it back, though, as Peterson will have a knock from behind and stolen back by Derby. And Derby just playing hard right there. The reserves are doing a good job for Derby, coming away and getting steals all over the place. Ball on the left side. Dribble penetration into the paint. They'll kick it down underneath. The head fake. They go up strong. Shot up and missing by Park. And the rebound is going to be cleared out by Garrett Robertson for Hudson with a minute and 1 to go in his third quarter. 54-35. Hutchinson trying to get a little run and get a little closer if they can before that quarter mark. They'll kick it on the left side. The 3 on its way. Off no good on the miss by Newquist, but Burns runs it down in the corner to keep it alive with the offensive board. Trenton takes the baseline, kicks it over to Garrett Robertson. 3-pointer, rims off, no good. And the rebound's cleared out of there by Derby, and Derby will bring the ball up with 33 seconds to go. Garrett Robertson's corner shot, he made one last night. Everybody kind of holds their breath whenever he shoots it in the corner because he can knock them down. That one went awry.
He likes that spot.
Inside of 20 seconds.
Derby's trying to hold for the last shot of the third quarter.
And now they come up the double team. Derby kicks it outside. They'll shoot the 3. It's off, no good. They saved it, though, and kept it alive. 6 seconds to go. Arahu brings it in, not there. Loose ball on the floor. Foul called with 1.7 seconds to go. It's going to work against Hutchinson. Newquist picks up the personal. That'll be his second. So Derby will have the ball with 1.7 seconds to go. They'll inbound on left side baseline. Here comes the inbound. They'll lob it out. They'll take the last second shot and rims off, no good. We go to the fourth. Hudson trails Derby Panthers 54-35. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Pools Plus has all of your swimming pool, hot tub, and outdoor furniture needs. Bright, beautiful, and functional designs by CR Plastics that are sure to hold up against the Kansas weather. Still looking for a hot tub? The 2020 shipments of American Whirlpool and Vita Spas have arrived. And as always, our pre-owned hot tubs are priced to move. Call the professionals at Pools Plus to schedule your pool opening before our calendar fills up. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Forward, always moving, never stagnant. Together, nothing great is ever accomplished without it. At FEB Insurance Group, we've been working side by side with our clients for more than a century. Together with individuals, organizations, and communities, we look ahead to protect the people, places, and things they love. We're FEB Insurance Group. Forward, together.
54-35, Derby on top. So we head to the fourth and final quarter of tonight's ball game. If you just tuned in, Derby girls beat the Salthawk girls 57-31. In tonight's basketball action in the early game right here, 54-37, Derby on top.
Earlier we gave credit to those Salthawk bowlers going to state. Let's mention the wrestlers. Tyler Smith, Maritza Jimenez, Anthony Blackwell, Damon Cantu, Isaiah Duvall, Christian Rodriguez, and Levi Allen going to state.
Congratulations. I believe that's at Hartman Arena.
That's right, on Friday and Saturday.
Ball left wing. In traffic, ball kicks it on the right side to Garrett Robertson. Ball on the outer perimeter. They'll hold up. Newquist trying to dish it away. Gets it on to Krause. A square, shoot, and hit. Nice job by Krause. 54-37. There's a drive to the basket and a missed shot. Derby with the lead and Derby with the basketball. But they're going to say, no, that's an offensive foul that's going to work against the Derby Panthers. So foul's going to go against. It's on Trey Washington, I believe.
It's his second.
Trey Washington is second.
He missed the shot and then picked up the foul trying to go after his own rebound.
54-37, all Derby. Give down low to Krause. He can't finish. Got the ball a little shallow underneath and went off the glass and rim. We'll go the other way in the basket in the N1. Nick Bonner with the basket. And the N1 coming this way. Foul indication is going to go against Newquist. That'll be his third.
Hutchinson's done a very good defensive job against Nick Bonner tonight. That's his first basket of the night.
Bonner at the line. 7:02 to go in this fourth quarter. He misses the free throw. And Hutch comes out with it. Here's Peterson. Quickly down the floor. Stops, squares up, and shoots it up. Not there. Krause tries to get the rebound. And a reach-in foul is going to be called. Is it on Trey Washington? Nope, it's going to be called. It's going to be on Karsak. He'll pick up his first. So Hutch will inbound. Garrett Robertson slaps the ball. Finally gets it into Krause, into the paint, goes up and lays it up and scores a nice job by Weston Krause. As he got Nick Bonner up off his feet and was able to convert it. They'll kick it on the outer perimeter. Drive to the basket, up and good. Liddell Clements. 58-39. The lead for the Panthers. Right now setting at 19. Here's Garrett Robertson on the outside. Inside to Krause, wide open, goes up and scores it. Nice job for Weston.
13 points, Weston Krause.
Go down the other way, basket up and in on Nick Bonner, and a foul called. Gap the basket. Bonner will have another opportunity at the end one. Peterson picks up his third.
17th now.
That's will substitute. At the line will be Bonner. 6:01 to go in the quarter. We're in the fourth quarter of play. Again, Hutchinson with one more game after tonight. Will be at campus on Friday. Be sure and tune in. We'll be there.
Campus ranked number 1 in 6A.
Ball on the outside. Here's Hoos. Hoos drives to the right side. Floats one off the glass. Not there. Rebound skying high to get the rebound. Isaac Ray. They'll push it quickly up the court. Nice spin by Thomas. Shot won't go, but the foul is called. Who's guilty of the foul? In the act of shooting will be the call. And Jake will pick up his third. So Kinzer Newquist with 3, Joe Blake with 3, Trayton Peterson with 3, and Jake Hoos with 3 right now for Hutchinson, with 5:39 remaining to go in the fourth quarter of play. Free throws up and missing by Thomas. Sarah Peterson's with us tonight. Feeding that back to the YouTube channel, Salthawk Sports YouTube. Also, we'll have that uploaded to the NFHS network if you belong to that. Free throw sauce is up and good for Thomas as he split the pair. And with the basketball will be Hutchinson. Ball on the outside. I'll hand it off down low. Joe Blake in traffic, puts it up and scores it. Nice job by Joe getting the basket, his first of the night. The other night he jumped out to a big lead for against Salina South. 7 in the first quarter of play, 7 in the first 2 minutes of play. Right here, Panthers 62, Salthawks 43. Drive down low, follow-away jumper by Isaac Ray. Not there, foul called underneath. It's going to be an offensive foul. Over the back's going to be the call. Karsek, I believe. Check that.
Nick Bonner picked up his fourth. You know, since the waning seconds of the first quarter, Hutchinson has actually outscored Derby 37-29.
It's just been that first quarter of play. That's what we'll talk about with Ted on the post game, is one quarter just got away from us. And it was 33-9 to start that first quarter of play. After that, it's been a relatively close ball game. The three-pointer's good from the outside by Garrett Robertson. And the timeout's going to be taken with 4:46 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson calls a timeout. Panthers 62, Salthawks 46. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
Hutchinson High School Sports is on the air thanks to these outstanding Salthawk boosters. Portfolio Recovery Associates, The Shirt Shack, where the shirt hits the fans. Randy Smith of Appalachian Animal Hospital. Ryan and Robin Swanson of Phoenix Restoration. Kathy McCormick of Wynn Insurance Group. Reno Alcohol and Drug Counseling Services. The Hutchinson Clinic. Salon B, I Need a Cleaners, and Jackson Meat. Hutchinson High School and Eagle Radio Sports say thank you for your support.
Hutchinson Community College and Blue Dragon Athletics are proud to support Hutchinson Salthawk Athletics. Whether you're working towards your degree or a busy working individual with limited time to attend class, Hutch CC has what you're looking for. And for those still in high school, Hutchinson Community College's Step Ahead program provides a head start on a quality education, and it may not cost the student anything. Visit hutchcc.edu or call 888-GO-HUTCH for more details. And good luck this season to the Salthawks.
All right, welcome back. 62-46, Derby Panthers on top. Hutchinson will get set to play some defense here as Hutch trying to make a run now after the three-pointer by Garrett Robertson from the corner left.
That makes it 40-29 Hutchinson since late in the first quarter.
Shot put up and good.
Fade away.
Jameer Clemens with the basket. 8 points for Clemens. 64-46. All Derby, 4:16 to go. Inside to Krause, he'll gun and miss. Rebound, Jake Hoos keeps it alive, puts it up, and scores it.
Nice play, Jake Hoos. He has 11 points now.
Down the other way, 4 minutes to go, 64-48. Derby with the lead and the basketball. Nice move by Thomas. Misses a shot, however, gets his own rebound, and a foul stops play underneath. And he'll sort things out. I think it's going to go against the Salthawks.
I did
not see it either, who they whistled.
Must have been Weston Krause.
Free throw toss is up and good. It was. It's his third. Thomas at the line, knocks down the free throw. He'll shoot a second one. 3:52 remaining to go in this fourth period of play. Thomas at the line for Derby. He'll sling it up, won't go. Loose basketball picked up by Hoos, and Jacob bring it across the timeline. 17-point ball game. Drive by Hoos. It won't go. Foul called. And Derby caught fouling. It'll be on Cole Barker. He'll pick up his second. Cole is a sophomore for the Derby Panthers. At the line, Hoos. Free throws up and missing. That could have to do with last night's game. Jake really plays hard. When you're short like that, which the ball hits the front of the rim, it's usually your legs. See if you can put a little bit more emphasis into this one and concentrate.
Jake Hoos definitely plays with energy.
Free throw toss, up and good. That one he got. So he missed on the first one, hit the second one. 12 points for Hoos. Loose basketball knocked away. It'll be Derby basketball. Jared Robertson comes up to put some pressure on Ho, and they finally get it into him, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Angle dribble. Down low underneath they go. Shot rejected, but a foul call. Krause will pick up the personal. That'll be his fourth. That one was bang, bang underneath as Cole Barger went in strong. They'll have an opportunity at the foul stripe to hit a couple. Double bonus time now for Derby, and they missed the first run right there. He'll shoot a second one. We'll tune in to tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Sports Arena right here on BW, as well as we'll add our sister station, Country 102.9, as Allen County comes in to take on Hutchinson again in the Region 6 first round. Ball knocked away out of bounds at the opposite end. Will be Hutchinson basketball.
Come on out to the Sports Arena tomorrow. It'll be a blast. 7 o'clock tip-off for the opening round of Region 6.
Ball comes in. Bodies all over the place in the floor, and a foul called. He'll send Hutchinson to the line to shoot the 101. Hoos will go in and shoot the 101. Araujo picks up his third. Free throw toss by Hoos is good. Hoos will shoot a second one, directing where he wants everybody to go. Free throw toss, got that one down. So Jake's done a good job in this second half of play. 14 points for him in the ball game. 66-51. All Derby. The ball just about thrown away. Thomas runs it down. Nearing the 3-minute mark of this fourth and final period. There's a drive by Thomas. Scoops up a shot, not there. Montana with the rebound. Hutchinson down by 15 now if they can get a basket. Inside of 3 minutes. Garrett Robertson. Ball knocked away by Thomas. Long pass comes back to Thomas. He'll lay it up and score it. Only fitting that Thomas would get that basket as he caused the turnover, Dan, at the other end. 68-51 now. Hutchinson trailing. Hoos outside. Krause will pop it from outside and hit it, a two-pointer. Weston out near three-point range. Knocked that one down, however.
15 points, Weston Krause.
Feed inside, shot up and good underneath. Scoring is Cole Barger. 5 points for Barger. 70-53, and a timeout's going to be taken.
Just for substitution.
Yes, a substitution.
And here comes the freshman, Dante King. His first varsity action for Hutchinson.
He's got to go check in, though. Got to go to the table, guys. Is he just walking out?
I think he was sitting at the table when Coach Wester.
Because when I looked when you said that, he's over there in front of Coach Wester. So substitutions now, and also here's Keelan O'Sullivan. He'll check in. Also checking in the ball game will be Noah Kokar.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I apologize. I left out Kellen O'Sullivan earlier when we talked about the freshmen suiting up tonight.
Yeah, he's really talented.
That's 4 freshmen. So 4 freshmen on the court right now for Hutchinson.
So with 2:14 to go in the quarter, Hutchinson puts freshmen into the ball game. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
4 freshmen and a junior, Micah Montandon, on the court right now. The freshmen are Noah Kokar, Garrett Robertson, Kellen O'Sullivan, and Dante King.
70-53, a 15-point difference. Dribble penetration on the outside. Montandon to the left side. They go to Kokar. He'll go up for the basket and gets fouled.
So Dante King's going to get to go to the free throw line. His first opportunity to score varsity points.
That's going to be called on Trey Hill, I believe. At the line, Hutchinson's freshman puts the shot up and misses it. Yeah, they got the foul called on number 4, Trey Hill. They weren't sure about that earlier.
Trey Hill is first. 19th foul.
That is the 19th foul if you're keeping score. These two met. It was a 22-point win for Derby back on the 4th. Free throw was good. So now with pressure in the backcourt, Hill's going to bring it up. 1:52 to go. 16-point ball game. It's going to be similar to what the girls did. They lost but didn't lose by as much. There's a drive to the basket. Scoring it, Josiah Shields. Don't check that. Titus scored it. Flash pass inside, ball knocked away. Here comes Derby with the basketball. They'll drive it in, put up the shot, not there. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Hutchinson off a missed shot that was put up over there by Wright. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Derby, long pass down court. So Sullivan goes up and blocks it, and O'Sullivan will pick up the foul. These are names we'll be calling next year, Dan, is O'Sullivan, Keelan O'Sullivan.
Kellen.
To check that, Kellen O'Sullivan. And he will be charged with the foul, but good effort back there. Here comes the free throw toss, is up and good. Purvis gets the free throw down.
Purvis will have one more free throw.
Shoots the free throw. It is up and good. Got them both. His first points of the game. Purvis also 2 weeks ago played but did not score in that 82-60 victory by Derby over Hudson. We're inside of a minute now. Noah Kokar dribble penetrates, puts up the shot and hits it. Nice job by Noah Kokar from that right wing.
That was stylish.
Ball knocked away by Montandon into the hands of the Salthawks. It'll be Salthawks basketball. Foul's going to be charged against Josiah Shields. 1-on-1 coming. I think O'Sullivan will go to the line and shoot the free throw.
Been fun listening to you call a lot of different names tonight for both the Salthawks and the Derby.
41.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of play. This game's going to be the 18th loss of the year for the Salthawk boys. Free throw toss up and missing by O'Sullivan. Derby Panthers will go to 12-6, and again, more than likely, they'll be the 7th or 8th seed in 6A West. They'll host either Wichita East or Garden City. For Hutchinson, they got one more road trip left. That is to Hayesville campus on Friday. Free throw was up and good, so first varsity points right there for O'Sullivan.
Matt Witt and Chase Kepler checked into the game for Hutchinson.
There's a drive inside, shot up and good. Nice effort by Josiah Shields makes it. Hutch will bring it down with 23 seconds remaining. 78-57. Derby's going to win it. But a good effort by the kids on the floor right now as the ball comes out high. Chase Kepler drives it in. Underneath, he goes up, gets a man up, and scores it. Chase Kepler's the scoring machine when he's in there. Does a good job, kind of like Matt Mayer does for Hutchins Community College. There's a three in the corner. It's put up. And it's going to be scored by Trey Hill at the buzzer. The three makes the final score 81-59. Derby a winner. They win by the score of 81-59. Again, that score 82-60. Very similar score that we had from January 4th. We will take a 2-minute timeout, add up on the numbers. 81-59 is your final. We'll be back in 2 minutes.